Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Mike, and I am back again, not with a review this time, but with a cry for help, a plea for help, no less. Before we get into that, guys, wrist check at 11:11 on a Sunday morning. I have, oh, it's just turned 11:12. I have the 7900 RD. Not bad looking for 12 years old. Yep. What's that? You don't believe me? I bought this in 2010. 12 years ago. Not bad at all. Lovely piece. Not about this one today though, guys. It's about my love for this failing MTG S1000D. So I've had this one for around since 2016, so 6 years, and it's always been a little bit of a finicky watch in that whenever this watch went into power save mode, there was a strong possibility of it actually going into factory reset. So I'd look at it one day and it'd be fine, and then I'd look at it another day and it'd be ticking every other second, which tells you that it's getting into power save mode or the battery is low. And then if I missed that by chance, it would go into factory reset mode, all hands at 12 o'clock, and that would be the end of it. And I would have to go onto YouTube and get G-Shock High Fashion's tutorial, and first do the hand alignment and then do the really intricate module reset. You got to start with the date, which is the year, and you go through various functions, and you eventually set the time, and it comes back and it's all nice, it's all ready to go. So I vowed that I would not do that again. If it happened, I would sell the watch, and it did happen again, and I just couldn't part with it. So I ordered a new battery for it. The battery arrived around 2 months later, and I fitted the battery. Not new to fitting batteries, so I unscrewed the watch case, removed the battery, and replaced it like for like, negative contact upwards, and then proceeded to do the AC reset. And then I set the watch on the windowsill after putting it back together. Set the watch on the windowsill for a week so that it would get everything it needed, charging, syncing, what have you, even though it wasn't set to the time zone that I'm in. And it still isn't working. Now, so guys, the initial problem is you cannot set the time zone. So I don't think I have a charge or a battery problem. I feel the problem is mechanical, and here's why. So Smart Crown is locked. So in order to set the time, you should first set the time zone. Anyone who's got one of these and watched G-Shock High Fashion's video will know this. So you unscrew the smartwatch, and as you can see, it's just, I didn't even touch it, guys, and it's just gone to RC receiving. It's literally just receiving its signal now, and I haven't touched a thing. I haven't done anything at all. That is on cue. There is definitely something wrong with this unit, guys. I'll let it do its thing. It'll probably take a little while, short while, but while it's doing that, just have a quick check, guys, of the lower. There you go. And it went to, see, it was supposed to register either yes or no. It just passed the no, and now it's passing the yes. It didn't register to any of them. So something wrong with the hand alignment there. If you look at this subdial here, guys, this should be on a day of the week. As you can see, it's in between a day of the week. Now, if I go through the mode, this is the mode button. Watch the operation of this dial. This dial here should change and let me know what mode I'm in. Right, so watch this, guys. So it's gone to Saturday. So, okay, say that's a day of the week then, which it shouldn't do because it's in normal timekeeping mode now. So it should already be registering a day of the week. Press again. Now it's gone to 80 or just before 80. Press again. It's gone to in between another day of the week. You can see this dial moving as well to show different times, to show the different time zone. And now back to in between 80 and Saturday. Now, even if I don't know what mode I'm in, I should be able to press and hold the mode button until it beeps a couple of times. There you go, 2 beeps. That registers it at its home start position. So as you can see, it's still not registering a day of the week at that resetted home start position. Ignoring that. So, okay, set the time zone, I hear you say. Okay, watch this. The crown is fully pressed in. The crown is now out. Now you should hear 1 beep for the world time zone. 1 beep, the hand goes to UTC. And the second beep should tell you your country zone that you're in. Okay, it's pointed to Tokyo. Now it does that when the watch is at factory reset. That's what it comes out as a default. So now I want to move this second hand from Tokyo to LAX, which is GMT -8 for us here in Canada. And that is accomplished by moving the smart crown. Now, this is the problem. The smart crown is not doing anything. There is 0 engagement. I can feel some resistance. You might be able to hear a tick if I hear it, if I be quiet and just rotate it. When doing that, this second hand should be rotating around and stopping on each one of these country zones until I get to the desired one. And then when I push the crown in, it should then register the time zone for that country. And pressing and holding this button here swaps the time zone from the main dial to this sub dial here. So do a hand reset alignment then, I hear you say. Okay, so with the crown pulled out, so this is how you do the hand reset. Crown pulled out, pressing this button here for 5 seconds, it beeped, and then the second hand immediately goes to 12 o'clock. Now, because there are only a couple of motors in this older module, it takes a while for everything to align. So I'm going to speed this up for you. The hour hand will get to 12, then the minute hand will go to 12, and that will register the hand alignment for the hour, minute, and second hands. And then what you want in order to be able to align everything else up is the date should be between 1 and 31. So in order to do that, the minute hand cycles around and thus cycling around the hour hand in order to get the date back between 31 and 1. When that happens, this hand is at 12 o'clock, and you can then proceed to aligning all of the other hands. A press of the mode button should alert each one of these hands to start moving, and then you can use the smart crown to adjust them to the 12 o'clock point. None of that happens because I believe the issue is with the smart crown and the module and its engagement. So you can see this is moving down. It will actually move down to 4 and stop. If it moved down to 31 and then this was at 12, it'd be great. But even at that point, I should be able to press mode and then use the smart crown to adjust other hands. So when that points to 12 after all this is finished, I press mode, the hour hand will move in and out by a second, and that will signal that this is the hand you can adjust. Then the minute hand, and then the second hand, and then this sub dial here will do the same thing. The hand will move as you press the mode, and it will just move slightly to show you that that's the hand that's going to be adjusted, and then you can use the smart crown to adjust it. None of that happens, guys. None of that happens. So if there is anyone out there who has any idea of how or what is going on with it, I think it's a module issue and or a crown issue. If there's anyone out there who knows any more than me, then please let me know, because I do want to keep this watch. So as you can see, let me show you, all hands at 12. So this hand is not at 12, this hand is at 6, right? The white hand there should be at the top. So if I press the mode button, watch what happens. Okay, the hour hand is now moving. That shouldn't do that. It should move slightly between a second or two and then go back. It's moving now to get the date down, and it won't go past 4. And that unfortunately is an issue with this module. So obviously the gears are synced enough for the all hands to move, but the crown does not do anything at all. And I'll show you exactly when this stops. I'll try and adjust with the crown, and you'll see nothing happens.